Hi, it's Christine the Mean here. We have another war today that we are going to have super fun watching. This time it's a WCL war, the Champions Division, which is the 5v5 Town Hall 13 esports division. Season 8. I actually think it's season 2 of their esports, but it's season 8 of the WCL. So WCL has quite a long history. If they've got 8 seasons under their belt, that is a lot of time that they have been running leagues and tournaments. So they should be getting good at it, right? So who do we have today? We have King's Circle, and I am going to just confess that I have started helping King's Circle out with some of their clan rep and management duties. So I am actually partial in this war to King's Circle. And they are up against Betatron Apex. And so we are going to have, this is like week 5 of the group stage of the WCL. So the next thing that's going to happen at some point is playoffs, right? This is the last week of the group stage. So I went out there to War Match. And I took like a peek at War Match to see what was up. And I'm going to show you what was up on War Match. What is up on War Match? It shows on the left we've got the record of Betatron Apex. And on the right we have the record of King's Circle. So what you can see here is that Betatron Apex comes into this 4-0. King's Circle comes in 2-2. So Betatron Apex pretty much has, I think they've pretty much got a spot in the playoffs. I think even if they went 4-1, they're probably still in the playoffs when I was just scanning. King's Circle, you know, without a win, they're pretty much going to be out. And with a win, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how deep the WCL goes in their playoffs. But King's Circle needs a win here, if nothing else, to develop some momentum. And I think there's still some of the clans that are 3-2 probably get into the playoffs when all of it's added up. So it'll come down to percent and whatever. So anyway, good luck today to both teams, but especially to King's Circle, to whom I am partial. So that is the bracket. Now let's take a little peeky-boo at the hit times. Hit times, we've got 40. It's every 4 minutes starting at the 40. So these kind of come fast and furious once they get going. I am not sure which of these teams is home and which is away. So we will do our best to watch these hits. And since it is the WCL, they actually take turns at the end, which means we get to watch all of the hits. And that should be fun. It'll be a fun little Thursday thing for us to do. So that is how this competition is likely to go. 40 minutes means we got about 10 minutes until the actual war hits start coming in. I think we will not look at the hit times for 10 minutes. That would be a long time to sit here and look at hit times. Whoa, bracket. Whoa, hit times. Okay, there we go. Let's get all that stuff out of the way. So who do we have playing today? You might want to know who's playing for each team today. At least I always want to know that. So let's kind of go through our rosters or run down our maps a little bit. From the King's Circle team, which is affiliated with King's Rock, which is a push clan. So if you're familiar with the King's Rock push clan, this is King's Circle, their little esports team that has kind of come out of it. And they all name themselves after their push clan. So even though we're esports King's Circle, they are really into the pushing. And so we've got KR Duck Boy, which we'll just call him Duck Boy. We've got Aaron, who is like the leader of the thing. So good job, Aaron. We have Chris, and we have Big Tommy, and we have Elliot today. So we have quite a nice lineup from the King's Circle team. And let's head on over to Betatron Apex, where we have White Shadow, ADM Skippy. I think we will just call him Skippy. I think we'll just call that attacker Skippy. I'm not sure, what does ADM stand for? Like, I knew that the KRs in front of the King Circle guys are all King's Rock, but I don't know, what does ADM? I mean, you know, in the US, ADM is a very large agricultural company, and it's short for Archer Daniels Midland, but I really, really doubt that ADM Skippy, that's probably an esports team, and I'm not sure who that is. We have Shrub. So Shrub, what a nice name is Shrub. We have BT Sting. Now probably the BT is Betatron. So we got, since we are Betatron Apex, we got some legit BT Sting here, and we have a legit BT MC. So we got our 5 players on each side. White Shadow, Skippy, Shrub, Sting, and MC taking on Duck Boy, Aaron, Chris, Big Tommy, and Elliot. And again, Betatron Apex comes into this with a 4-0 record in the group stage. King Circle coming into it with a 2-2. This could be King Circle last war of the WCL Season 8. Or maybe they pull out a win, and then we will be kind of left wondering whether they get into the playoffs or not, because a 3-2 record is sort of iffy on the playoffs. We'll have to see how that comes. So, if they lose today, they're out for sure. And if they win, then we just have to sit around and wonder. We'll have to wonder until the WCL releases a playoff bracket. So, I would like to give a huge shout out at this point to Helga from the WCL, because, you know, I came in yesterday and I wanted to stream this war, and I guess I was signed up as a streamer for WCL, but I have honestly not done much streaming. And she was extremely helpful in making sure I had everything I needed, like logos and stuff. So huge shout out to Helga, and she was like sick, and you know, and I mean, I felt bad, but she was very helpful. And I want a huge shout out to Helga. I have watched Helga. You know, she and I have never been together running any of the tournaments. Like, we've never been together on staff, but I've interfaced with her a number of times. And I think Helga is just, you know, she's just really dedicated to her work, and I think does a nice job with the things that she works on. So I, from an outsider's perspective, would say that she is a valuable part of the WCL. She's always been extremely helpful to me as a streamer. Both this season and maybe the last 2 seasons. I haven't done many of the wars this season, but the other 2 seasons I did a few more. So anyway, you know, the playoffs will start next week. And sometimes the playoffs are a little more interesting than the group stage wars. That sense of sudden death gets everybody kind of riled up for playoffs. And so normally I might stream a couple of wars early in the playoffs, because I really don't like to compete to, like, you know, if someone else is streaming the war, I should just watch their stream. I don't really want to stream it too necessarily. So I usually end up with a couple of wars in the first rounds that nobody wants to cover. And then we pop off and let other people do the playoffs. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with the rest of the WCL bracket when it comes out. So 6 minutes left. I am going to pop up again the war match, just because some of you may have joined after I did it the first time. So here we go. I cut this off of war match. Now, I apologize, you know, it won't show you rosters and stuff for the matchup, but I'll make it a little bigger. What it does show is, whoops. What it does show, yeah, we're just gonna let this happen this way. What it does show is that Betatron Apex at 4-0 with 86.87%, King Circle at 2-2 and 85.67%. So it does show that as we go into this, Betatron Apex is kind of ahead, and King Circle could use a win. So that's that's where we're at with the bracket. It's not really a bracket. It's really a group stage standings, but that's where we're at right now with that. Hide that again. Hide. There we go. Back to the hit times one more time on the hit times. 40 minutes is when our first one should come in. We still have 5 minutes. So there are just a few of you watching. Is anybody watching affiliated with either of these clans, with either King Circle or Betatron Apex? Anybody playing on one of these clans today? Because that would be cool. I see. I'm seeing nobody. We have nobody who's a player. That's okay. That's cool. So have you heard of these clans before? I mean, Betatron. Oh, hey, Rabani Khan. Sup? I think I recognize that name. I think you are affiliated with King Circle. Am I right? Okay, I gotta hide these hit times because they're driving me crazy. Okay. Aaron, yes, Aaron is OP. That is, well, I mean, at least from like a conversational perspective. This will actually be my first war watching King Circle. So Rabani is obviously a Rabani Khan. Obviously an Aaron fan. And I'm an Aaron fan too, but only just from chit-chatting with him. And okay, here's the other reason I'm an Aaron fan is he appears to be English and living in Beijing, and it speaks and reads full-on Mandarin, which is, I think, pretty dang impressive. So I'm gonna call him OP from a linguistic perspective. We'll go with that, and we'll just watch and see if he also has these OP clash skills or not. So, we did go through these rosters already. Duckboy, Aaron, Chris, and Elliot. I am not sure that I have streamed a war with them before, but I have had some history with Big Tommy. And so I'm going to tell you a Big Tommy story, which may or may not be relevant anymore. But when Big Tommy was on another team I was affiliated with, there used to be this like standing joke that Big Tommy was going to go for a safe 2 because every time he said he was going to go for a safe 2, he tripled. And so, I don't know if he's going for a safe 2 today or not, but that used to be kind of a joke about Big Tommy, is that like you'd just tell him, oh, just go for the safe 2, because he would like spam something out and he would triple it. He was just really good. He's a really good player. So he's the only one that I have a lot of experience with, though. Hello, Lawap. How are you? Lewap? Powell? Are you Powell or Lewap? Big Tommy is your boy. Big Tommy is a Yeti Master. Yes. Oh, hey, we have our first hit. And we have the OP KR Aaron going in on MC. KR Aaron with the E-Drags. So what will Aaron do with these E-Drags? He will put down a loon along with his king and queen in one corner. He throws a baby dragon up at 12. Got a nice little funnel here set. Hopefully these E-Drags will move in. Uses his Warden ability early to take care of that first shot from the Eagle. Chain lightning value working out okay here. The blimp coming in. We have our E-Drags all hung up here on the Clan Castle. Clan Castle witches. Little problem. Okay, blimp. Come on, blimp. We got some headhunters coming out of that Clan Castle too. Blimp does make it to the town hall. Town hall goes down, no problem. Looks like he had Yetis in there. So those Yetis took down that air defense, and will they get this Inferno? He freezes that Inferno tower up. That Eagle is still firing. Now the Royal Champion has come in down here and is helping out with some of the perimeter defenses. Possibly, will she help drive? She will not. She will not. I was thinking she might help drive that E-Drag back to the middle, but that did not work. So our Royal Champion is now dead, and we are left with the Eagle still up. No, no, Aaron, you've left the Eagle up, my friend. And now we're having an internet problem. Oh, Thomas is a master of all strategies. Okay. And you're calling him Yeti Boy. All right. Well, we still have the Eagle up, which means we won't get too terribly much more out of our Grand Warden. He's kind of running a little low on health. So, Queen Gem X. Damn unlucky, Aaron. Good try, Aaron. I'm going to go with good try. So that was our first hit from King's Circle. And we will see if Betatron Apex can answer with a hit better than a 76% double. Now, I do want to point something out, which is that it is, okay, I'm on the east coast of the U.S. It is 3:37 in the afternoon here. Aaron, I am pretty sure, is in Beijing, China. So it's got to be like, oh, he forgot to change troops. Well, he scrambled around, huh? Wrong army. Well, Aaron, I'm going to forgive you because I don't know what time it is there, but it's probably like 4:30 in the morning, I think. So, uh-oh, you've lost a fan, Aaron. Apparently, Rabbani Khan is not tolerant of your forgetting to change troops problem. But I do think is it 4:30 in the morning? You meant to use Inferno Drags? Okay. And is that Pocha? Or is it Poca? Or Pocha? Like, how do I do the CH on that Pocha name? Yes, 4:30. See, that's what I thought. I thought you were 13 hours off from me. So, uh-oh. Don't blame you, okay? I blame 4:30 in the morning because that's, so here's the thing, right? You got your day gamers. 4:30 in the morning is not a good time for a day gamer. You got your afternoon, your evening gamers, right? So you got all that. And you even have your night gamers. But even your night gamers typically aren't up at 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning is like a gaming dead zone. So King's Rock Aaron with his E-Drags that were supposed to be Inferno Drags at 4:30 in the morning, I'm totally going to blame it on the gaming dead zone. So hello, beer. Hold your beer, SSG. How are you? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. It's definitely, oh, hey, we got another hit going in here. Let's take a peek at what's going on with this one. Okay, White Shadow is going to take a swing at Duck Boy. White Shadow does indeed have the Inferno Drags trained up that KR Aaron forgot. So let's see, what does White Shadow do with these Inferno Drags? We have a Yeti here. We've got E-Drags there. We have Loons and Inferno Drags coming in between. We got our heroes up top. So, trying to funnel everything right into the middle of the base. Imagine that as being a strategy. There we go. The Eagle is going to go down. This is what Aaron did not get done on his hit with the wrong dragons, is he did not get that Eagle down. So I'm going to say White Shadow has already gotten the Eagle down, Aaron. So just keep that in mind. Sorry, man. He's going to boot me. All right, so White Shadow has now sent this blimp in. A couple Coco Loons. Blimp gonna take down the Town Hall. Has a dragon and loons inside. Town Hall dead. We still have our Royal Champion. She's somewhere, right? She's doing, yeah, okay, she's over here with she had a lot of health. No, that scatter's kind kind of causing her some consternation. And our queen still up. Okay, you know, I think White Shadow has just tripled you. I am pretty sure that this is, yeah, I am pretty sure that's a dead one. Yes, rip Duck Boy. I'm gonna agree with that. Ripping all over the Duck Boy. And a swag spell. You saw me, so Beer says you saw me live, you figured check it out. Okay. All right, Beer. Thanks, man. Yeah, Aaron can't cry. It's 4:30 in the morning for him. Yes, rip on Duck Boy. Okay, well, nice hit by White Shadow. White Shadow had the right army trained. So, you know, there's always that. It's always good to have the right army trained. 4:30 a.m. is... Are you seriously up at 4:30 a.m. gaming? I don't think so. So, you know, I'm a day gamer, and I go to bed at a normal time, and I get up at early for gamers and whatever. But, like, early is like 6:30. Like, I get up at like 6:30, 7 in the morning, right? Yeah, see, Beer's sleeping. I know. So, but, like, I have this 21-year-old son, right? So he's a gamer, and he's sort of a night gamer. But even he goes to bed at about 4. 3:34 in the morning is about as late as he gets. So he'll stay up pretty consistently till 3:30 or 4. But 4:30 hits the dead zone. I am not sure that I think that's prime time for gaming. I think that's the wrong. I think you're wrong about that, Beer. But I also just would like to point out that Beer and I disagree very respectfully about many things. Many things. So you're sleeping if your kid lets you. How old is your kid, Beer? My 21-year-old lets me sleep at 4:30. He prefers it if I'm not up, like, good discussions. Oh, 19 months. Okay. All right. You got a youngster. We have had many good discussions, but it always surprises me how, like, you're a super smart guy involved and committed to fair play, and I'm fairly involved with Clash and committed to fair play, but we often come out on opposite sides of an issue. Yeah, we do. That is true. All right, here we go. Let's see if Chris can redeem it after we had our little Aaron Inferno Dragon, E-Dragon problem. Okay, Chris is going to hybrid this thing. We will send in our blimp. We will try to blimp out this this corner. Oh, invisibility spells. Okay, I missed those. All right, maybe, yeah. Maybe that was just a rage. I don't know. I'm not very good at casting at the moment. Okay, so there we went. It went in with our blimp, and we blimped out the corner. It must have just been a rage spell. Sorry, I was too busy, like, thinking about how Beer and I always disagree on things. Okay. Queen working on Hound. Baby Dragon there helping. Yeti. Wizard over here funneling. Loon going in. Clan Castle down. I'm assuming we want the queen to drive into this little channel here. That'll probably happen. Super Wall Breaker coming in. Super Wall Breaker doesn't really look like it happened for that Super Wall Breaker. The single Inferno was locked on, so we had to freeze it. Queen dealing with Skellies. Queen dealing with King. Queen finally going after the Inferno. Eagle locking onto the healers. And what will KR Chris do now? KR Chris drops his king over there up in the corner at 11. Queen decides she's not going to go in to that open wall break and that she's going to go out instead. Warden, Hogs, Miners all moving in. We got the Miners on the Town Hall. Hogs kind of pathing around the outside. Town Hall down. Warden ability used. We've got our Royal Champion in here. She's doing some work on these Inferno Towers. At least one. Heal spell with the Miners. Kind of keeping everything up there. Got a Barb King and a couple of Barbs running around the outside. Miners just split. We still have these healers up, although they are under fire from that air defense, so they are now down. Real Champion is still up, but just has a hair of health left and is now down. Queen is still in the game. Her ability is already used, but she's got good health. Once again, we are going to leave the eagle up. I am a little concerned. I'm concerned that my new friends from King's Rock don't know that they should take the eagle down. Sorry. You know, I wouldn't say that if you weren't my new friends, but you're my new friends. Good try, Chris. Good try, Chris. All right, the queen logic. That wasn't his plan. Well, I know he wanted the queen to follow in, probably. Queens are always a problem. This is why some of us mere mortals never even try. It's because the queen always goes the wrong way. So, something just happened. La Lluvia just followed me. Well, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that, La Lluvia. That's very sweet of you. King's Rock noob. I mean, I do have a soft spot in my heart for my King Circle friends now, but I also, they are a push clan, right? Lawap, thank you for the follow. Maybe if you're pushing, you don't have to worry about the eagle. Maybe that's only a war thing. You're my new friend too. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm like totally blasting you guys. I'll have to stop. Okay, Shrub. So, let's see. Somebody else just followed me. Rabani Khan, thank you for that follow. All right, so I just missed it, and Shrub has zapped something, and I missed it because I was looking at the follows. So there was something here, and it is not there anymore. Shrub zapped it. I don't know what it was. So Shrub has Super Witches and Witches, and is starting with the Warden Walk. Okay, the streamer says danger, danger, danger. If you're running Super Witches and you're starting with a Warden Walk, danger, 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 time, time, time. Now, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully this is plenty of time. And Shrub has a speed demon plan for getting through this base with Super Witches and a Warden Walk. But, the Super Witches are just... They're just slow. They're beefy and they're powerful and they are slow. So let's see what's going. So okay, the clan castle's out. We got the super minions in there. We still have healers on everything. Hopefully those super minions are. I mean, they're just seeing those are taking more time too. Town Hall was frozen and is now down. Lost a whole bunch of little barbs in that Town Hall explosion. Jump spell in. Now so Shrub is holding back a number of witches. Okay, those now just dropped in at 9 o'clock. So I suspect the idea was that these witches are going to go in around the outside, or maybe potentially Shrub forgot them. I'm not sure. But now the Royal Champion is in, but Shrub, I just feel like Shrub's struggling here. Shrub is going to leave that eagle up too. Shrub is a danger? I don't think so. I think that Chris is going to get a defense here. Now, the lowest 2-star from King's Rock was King's Circle 70-something, 74 maybe? And so that's a 62. So Shrub decided to, extend an olive branch of peace. And we now are, you know, Betatron Apex is still ahead by a triple. But we're nearly tied on the percentage. So come on, King Circle. Let's put up a triple and match it. Big fan, Aaron, can you join? Oh, I don't know, Tom's. I'm not sure about that. Thank you for reminding us. Sorry about that. I'm not sure about that Tom's character. Your girlfriend, King Tom's. You guys are very funny. Okay, we got Elliot. Elliot, please triple. Okay, so Elliot's gonna start out with Warden Walk over here. Elliot's got bats, Yeti bats. Okay, this will be fun. This will be very fun. We got our Warden walking, got some sneaky gobs, sending in a super wall breaker. That was a nice move. I do not use enough super wall breakers in my hits. Look at all those Yetis and the heroes, some loons going in, everything, like literally everything is going in here. Look at that all go in. And the blimp is going to take down the town hall. That's nice. I think it is. I think it's going to get the town hall down. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, there it went. Okay. We've got our Yetis and bowlers. How come I missed the bowlers when I first saw it? But there they are. So everything's in the middle. It's sort of under a little bit of fire. Now, remember we've got the bats here. So all of the splash is these couple of whiz towers and that, see that multi-inferno and the scatter. So the bat spells have come in and they'll help to clear out this perimeter zone. And let's just see how far. He's got 2 freeze spells left. So 1 freeze spell down. Nicely done. Now is he going to freeze? It did freeze the scatter. Okay. And everything is in there. So that is dead. All right. So 1 minute and 19 seconds left. I'm going to call this a triple. I think that Elliot has just smushed this base. It's hard for me to imagine how this does not get tripled with just a... He's got cleanup down. You know, that was a nice hit. Nice hit, Elliot. Nice hit. Uh-oh, why is Tom so angry? Uh-oh, and what's this bald? I'm kicking Tom's. Okay, I'm just going to let all that go. Elliot attacks how he cooks. He puts it all in the pan and hopes for the best. That's my favorite. My favorite hits are ones where I can drop all the troops in the first 15 seconds, and then I just have to sit there with my spells. So, Elliot, that was a great triple. Nice job, Elliot. Uh-oh, smelly it. And he did get the eagle. Did you see? Did you see? Like, he got the eagle. And, you know, that was really helpful. It was very helpful in the completion of the attack. It's kind of good to get that eagle down if you actually want to finish. So, oh, nice. Well, I hope that that's what he wants. Well, the mortar is more dangerous for bats. I guess I should have been focusing on the mortars. All right, so we are at 7-5 King Circle at this point with 1 extra hit, and a nice lead. Well, a little lead on percent. So we will see if Betatron Apex has another triple to put us back on our heels, or if they're going to give us a double in the lead. Aaron is trolling. Well, you know, he's got to do something after his fine hit with the invisible Inferno Dragons. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Betatron Apex, hit number 3. MC. Oh, taking a swing at Big Tommy. Can you imagine taking a swing at Big Tommy? Okay, we've got zaps. I got to figure out where they're going to drop those zaps because it's really easy to miss them. Warden, Loon, Walk-In. Okay. Oh, we got the Super Witches again. We have the Warden Walk with the Super Witches again. Again with this. All right, we zapped out. What was that? I don't even know what was there. We zapped out something. I missed it. It wasn't a scatter. It wasn't the eagle. So I don't know what it was. But we still are walking our Warden, and we still have Super Witches. So 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Can MC like defy logic and not time fail on a Super Witch with Warden Walk hit? Fireworks are keeping you up. Are you seeing stars? Oh yeah, Chinese New Year, that's right. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mike89 the. I appreciate that follow. Okay, so MC has dropped in the Super Witches and this siege barracks, and we have troops moving in onto the town hall. We've got a P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards coming out of the siege barracks that are going to circle around the outside. That jump spell is down. 90 seconds left in the attack. And we just used our warden ability through that town hall. All right, we got hogs coming out of the siege barracks. And where is the royal champion? Yep, she is in with the hogs. Minute and 12. Okay, this is starting to look kind of like maybe he's got enough time. Or she, I don't know. I'm not sure if MC is a she or he, so I can't really say. Froze that Inferno Tower, so the royal champion maybe gets it down. She's kind of under some fire there. She does get it down with her last bit of ability. Got 50 seconds left. There are still some cleanup troops in the tray, which is 44 seconds. We still have our queen ability that hasn't been used. It starts to look a little tough, though. We got walls we're going to have to beat through here. Maybe not too many walls, though. 28. I don't know. Are you guys going to call it a triple or are you going to call it a time fail? I'm going to call it a time fail. I just don't think we're going to get it all done. Because, again, Warden Walk plus Super Witches is a recipe for a time fail. So, there we go. Lawop says rip Tommy, but I'm going to say nice defense, Tommy. And I'm going to say, you know, if what you want is a high double, this is a great attack. That was a nice high double. But I see it time fail so often. So often I see that time fail. Okay, 3 hits on each side. We are tied up 7-7 with King's Circle ahead by just under 2 points on the percent. So there we go. King's Circle has pulled into the lead on this. King's Circle can taste the opportunity to destroy the perfect record of Betatron Apex in the WCL group stage. And potentially get on the list to potentially go to playoffs, maybe. 2 more hits on each side. How's it going to shake out? There's still plenty of war left. Let's see. All right, we have Duck Boy. Duck Boy. It's got these Inferno Dragons with the Skelly spells. Okay, we're Yetis over here at 5-ish. Doing some trash and funneling work. At least I assume this is funneling work. We have our king, just deployed there at 2:30. And the queen as well. Inferno Dragons in between. Loons. Warden. Blimp. Warden ability used. Make it through that first eagle. Hit the blimp heading straight in towards the town hall. We've got a Yeti working on that air defense by the town hall. It's now down. Tornado trap grabs the blimp. Blimp makes it through anyway. Duck Boy drops a rage over the town hall. We've got the loons and the dragon make it through. Take that thing down. Inferno Dragon's moving into the middle. We're on top of the enemy queen. She's down. Got a couple of them over here working on that eagle is fine. Look at Duck Boy knew how to take down the eagle. Look at that. All right, so our royal champion is also moving through here, taking out some of these perimeter defenses. 1 minute and 29 seconds left. We've still got Inferno Dragons flying. We've got this air defense over here. Skelly's coming out. Those are going to distract the royal champion. Is she going to die here? No, she makes it through. Now, potentially, yeah, the warden's tanking for her with that archer tower. She probably is going to get that air defense down. Yes. 57 seconds. I think this is enough time. Oh. All right, we have now lost. Well, we still got some Inferno Dragons. We've still got some little skellies running around. I think that's a triple. I think that's a triple, Duck Boy. Yeet! Nice triple, Duck Boy. Look at that. Duck Boy also knew how to take down the eagle. So that's really super helpful. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to catch up on the chat. Beer thinking Kings for the upset. KTM thinking Kings for the upset. I would agree with that. That was my that was my hope coming in. Hope your homemade base works. It's okay to make your own bases, Kings Rock Aaron. That's fine. As long as you didn't forget to place your eagle, you should be fine. Are you thinking he forgets about it on both offense and defense? That's very funny. Nice hit, Doc. All right. Hello, Centrix. How are you? Good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Okay. Fun fact, Duck Boy doesn't like ducks. Well, that's sort of interesting. Oh, he likes swans. Okay. His name is Ed. That's okay. Nice. You'll make some duck fry. He doesn't like ducks. Does he not like duck like as a food, or does he not like duck as like an animal? You know, like feeding the ducks. You don't like to feed the ducks? Maybe he has webbed feet. Did you ever think that he might be called Duck Boy because he has webbed feet? Where's the UFI redeem? Sting from Betatron Apex. Gonna hit Elliot. Okay. And we again have these Inferno Dragons are just everywhere lately, aren't they? Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. We've got some wizard action up there, some loon action over here. It would appear that Sting is working the perimeter. We've got some sneaky gobs. All right, here we go. Now our Inferno Dragons all coming in from 9 to 12. Line of them. Line of loons. Look at that, sending all of those things right towards the eagle. Can I point that out? Oh, Tom's has webbed feet. Okay. Well, is Tom's also a duck? Inferno Dragons and loons. Still kind of heading into the middle. Scatters up. Scatters causing scatter damage. We're just dropping skelly spells here to kind of help out. The blimp coming in, heading towards the town hall. I think everything is dying here. Is everything dying, or is it my imagination? And what is he holding on to all those skelly spells for? I mean, we do still have our royal champion ability. The blimp did not make it to the town hall. Skelly spells are all over on that single Inferno, and so it's down. It still has 3 Skelly spells left. Can you take down a town hall with 3 skelly spells and an archer? 2 skelly spells and an archer in the corner. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with that. This is gonna be a nice defense by Elliot, and that Sting didn't know what to do when his blimp did not make it to the town hall. Okay, Sting. Sorry about that, buddy. That didn't quite work out the way you had hoped, I don't think. So good try, Sting. Nice defense, Elliot. That is going to help us a lot. He did get the eagle, that is true. The skelly spells are OP. Well, they are, but they're not going to make it all the way to that town hall. It must Sting. You would think so. The eagle is better than the town. Well, I don't know. I mean, you'd kind of need that town hall. So. Well, did you like that? Sorry. Just thought I would throw it out there as a potential. You hate to call it before it's over because you just never know. I mean, sometimes surprising things happen. So, all right. So going into the last hit on each side, King's Rock, King's Circle has a nice lead here over Betatron Apex. Hopefully everybody from King's Rock is still awake. Who are we missing? Oh, it's Big Tommy. All right. So we got Big Tommy in. See how he does. See if he can manage to maintain and get us at least a star and enough percent to fend off Betatron Apex. 69 is the number. Here we go. We've got Big Tommy. We've got Big Tommy. We've got Big Tommy with Drag Bat. Okay, Big Tommy. Show us how it's done. Imagine having KR and being kicked from your main clan. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. So I'm having trouble with the imagine. Okay, we got some loons. Big Tommy's throwing some loons in. They're tanking for the blimp. Big Tommy's like, damn it. Hot damn it, I'm taking down that town hall. Rage down. Dragon, loons, town hall. Done. All right, so he's got one of the 2 stars that he needs. Hey, Munderlino, how are you? All right, so Big Tommy's got some funneling work over here and heroes there. Throws in all of his loons and dragons in between. So I'm seeing that he's trying to take down these scatters and the eagle early. There's a bunch of whiz towers kind of there in the middle too. So he's eventually going to deploy those bat spells someplace. Let's see how he does that. Throws in his Royal Champion up at 1 o'clock. So she's going to probably work on that scatter. Hopefully she gets that scatter down. She does. So the scatter is down. Now the splash we've got left is a couple of whiz towers and 1 multi-inferno. So Big Tommy does send those bats in. Freezes the first whiz tower. The queen is there trying to shoot the bats. She's getting a fair number of them, I would say, along with that inferno tower. And the bats are pretty well dead. But he does have some giants. I don't know what these giants are for. Let's see. So he's got some giants. He's got some minions. He's got some sneaky gobs. He has a freeze spell. He freezes the queen so that the giants can move in and work on that X-bow. I guess maybe he anticipated this and wanted to have something to tank for his cleanup. That must be what's going on over here. So Big Tommy's going to get a double and 70-something%. Okay. New Pong champs look uglier every day. Okay. Go, Tommy, go, my big boy. Yeah, that was that. You know, I was expecting Yetis from Big Tommy, so you know, but he didn't need Yetis. I believe this will be a win even without the Yetis. It's a win. It should be a win for King's Circle, and then we're just gonna have that question about how do the playoffs get decided for a team that's got a 3-2 record. I don't know how deep they go into the pool. So we've got the one hit left. It will be a win for King's Circle. We will watch the Betatron Apex final hit though. Pocha is OP, or Poca, or Pocha. Don't know how to say that. All right. Skippy on Aaron with some version of a Lalo. We're just going to call it a Lalo. He zapped something there. And King. Yep. Yetis. Corner. Ice Golem. Queen in the corner. Looks like we are going to go after the eagle at this point. Probably will get that eagle down. It's my guess. Just guessing. Might as well take down the enemy king and maybe the RC while we're at it. Looks like that's going to happen. Got it. So got the heroes, got the eagle. Looks like we'll get that scatter as well. Skippy doing the work here. He's getting like a lot of hero Sui. I guess it's a Sui hero value. Use some support troops, but still. Okay. Now we're gonna Lalo. We're gonna send in our hound. 2 hounds, some loons. First hound pops already. Second hound is on the air defense. Our Stone Slammer coming in at 9 o'clock. The Town Hall is not yet activated. It'll probably will be shortly. Yep, there we go. So Stone Slammer on the Town Hall, but you know that Puffer is firing. Rage spell down, Town Hall down. Use the Warden ability to save the loons. Has 1 freeze spell left. A fair amount of defense is still up. 50 seconds. It's too soon to call for me. It's just too soon. I kind of feel like this is going to be a defense because of that Tesla farm over there with the single and the AD. I think is going to fry these troops slowly as they move through there. So I think that's a defense. They're taking down the eagle. I'm sorry. You know, it happened twice in a row. I had to mention it. Hey, Gigi, how are you? All right, Skippy puts up an 87% double. And that, my friends, hello, Chris, is going to be a win for King's Circle in Group 5 of the WCL groups. Week 5 of the WCL group stage. The next thing that happens in WCL is the playoff brackets. So, Betatron Apex will go into that at a 4-0. I'm sorry, a 4-1. King's Circle will go in with a 3-2. So keep your fingers crossed, King's Circle, that 3-2 with your percent will be enough to make it into that playoff bracket. That's what I'm hoping for. So, but nice job. Nice job with the defense. That big defense by Elliott was a good one. And then the 2 triples also helped out quite a bit. We had one Elliott with both the defense and the offense. I'm just saying. 12-10. King's Circle wins it and takes home the win today. So